Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I'm trying out the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales, a demo that my good buddy Clockwork Fiction helped point me in the direction of. So we're going to just jump in. The Steam page made it look very interesting, so I was very curious to try this out. Oh. That's a dramatic camera.
Just easy as this.
Finally, I'm home. Wow, that sensitivity is super high. Alright, that feels a little more manageable.
Easy to do.
First confiscation of property, now eviction. Is that my mail? Mr. Etienne Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering at any licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the preventative measure in the form of shackles that impose writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. City Writers Police Department.
No.
Who hangs these here? Kitchen.
Easy to do.
Kitchen is still a work in progress. It's been months. Are you expecting anyone, honey? No, Mother. Could it be the mailman? Let's really go see who it is. There's a man here, Mother. Is the door locked? I don't. It's our neighbor. Henry? No, Mother, the writer, remember? Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. What if he needs help? Is he injured or something? I don't think so. He just looks a little roughed up. He can take care of himself. You can't be too careful on these parts, even when it comes to neighbors. Fine. Wow, okay, I'm not very popular, am I? What's this? Well, the stuff that belonged to the previous residents. Just left from the hallway? Sounds like Henry's in the shower right now. Well, I mean, if he's busy, I won't bother him. So, can I go inside? Oh, yes I can. Independent bookstore, letter by letter, has announced that it's pulling all of Etienne's Quist's works from sale. Store's owner, Raymond Fuqua, commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans as Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity. I do that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing and that we'll have his books back on the store shelves as soon as possible." I'm coming. Nope. Silence. This is Mr. Etienne. Yes. Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their license revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can. That's not why I was trying to find you. Silence. I wanted to know. I've heard you can break writer shackles. Is that true? Breaking writer shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writer's law. Let's say we can break them. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Sound of flipping through pages. Are yours a standard 2-year kind? My shackles are on for 30 years. Cough. Noise of the phone. I spilled. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. Then we can figure something out what the price would be, let's say, 6 jobs. That many? Vince said it would be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. You know what to do. Yes. Good, your first job is waiting at the door. What? That was fast. There's something to be said for the courier service in this city, I'll tell you what. So I have a little room, and a little window, and some pipes that are accessible directly. And... I have my bedroom, with my little bed. Neighbors across the way moved out recently. I would keep those blinds, like, permanently shut. Sorry, I just don't like people that much. These are all ones that are all up in my business. Bathroom's locked. I have to pay for water? What is going on? Mr. Etienne Quist, this is a reminder. Wow. They weren't joking.
It's easy to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. And no one needs to see me do that, so... Boom. Just this is like barely big enough to fit in this room. Shouldn't I like close that window or not make it so people can see through? I guess that should do that. Wow.
Just a
Potion of immortality. What do we have here? I have to steal a potion of immortality? Contractor agrees to infiltrate. Well then. Wait, no, let me read that. Contractor agrees to infiltrate the book, A Drop of Infinity by Jonathan Bowers, and extract an item, a bottle with the magical potion of immortality. The commissioner agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. The author of this book. So I have the power to enter books? An excerpt from a book review. I like that the narration was from the point of the view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters are fighting against him just aren't interesting enough to in comparison. I enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. What's this? Whoa! This is where the stolen item goes. Okay. This is interesting. Whoa! That was a cool effect. I like that. Jail cell. Oof. Crunch. Ow. The solid stone floor makes your ankle, knees twist awkwardly. Use ink to heal yourself. Okay. Reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. Sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrist. Ow! Forgot about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched on their surface. And I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You are unable to heal your knee. Force your knee back into place? Take a deep breath, really rinse your knee to the side. Ow! You bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. The grunting sound has stopped. Phew! Now let's get down to business. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Nothing but bones left, no potions. Prisoner's helmet. Whoa, 2 heads! This is a really weird jail. Heavy helmet spiked on the outside, smooth and foul smelling on the inside. Crafting parts. Protruding stone. Note. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. It seems like a terrible advice. Crowbar parts. Mushrooms. I'm an adventure game protagonist. I need to steal everything that's not bolted to the wall. And if it's bolted to the wall in such a way that I can get it off, it ain't bolted in my book. Oh, its turning's a little odd. Doubt potion of immortality is lying around in an ordinary barrel. But, get ready to kick. I mean, there's some stuff. Okay, so I think I've covered everything in here. Jason Little, age 28, potion P4, causes unpredictable mutations, results unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Ruver, unknown use. Production volume 1 unit. Locked. Lockpick sure to come in handy right now. Pretty sure I lockpick or at least something like that. And to get back to reality and check my apartment. Hold to return to the real world. Okay. Oh. And here's a lockpick. This is interesting. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Mega Man Battle Network in a way. Because you had land segment in the real world and Mega Man in the cyber world, and they both had to work together. But in this case, I'm just doing it all myself. So I test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick till you finally hear a click. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wounds in the Walker's temple. Looks like a bullet hole. Caps around the dead man's neck, starts vibrating, and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock! Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here. Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? You're on the first job, but it didn't end well. Sorry, hang on. Who are you, a character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character, of course. That's impossible. I'm trying to use a light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said too. Past partners. How many have you had? Don't mean to brag, but apparently the Walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently too. Then I ended up with a partner who died. Right. Fortunately, I was found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. What are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. The walker's body again. Sure. I'll hang you around my neck for now, but then figure out what to do later. Wonderful, I'm back in business. You can talk to Roderick anytime. Look more carefully at the character's cage. The cage next start examining it again. What's wrong? Your cage reminds me of something. Turn it over and over in your hands, and you glance at the shackle that are sticking out of your rolled-up sleeve. Your cage is made from the same metal as my shackles. What does that mean? Not sure, but I think that since this metal keeps my power contained, it's also keeping you from merging with the book. Merging. If a character goes into a book, they become a part of it. I can get out, but it's difficult even for me. An ordinary character wouldn't be able to. They'd also be influenced by the plot and forget about any intentions of their own. So this is a convenient way to transport characters. Definitely convenient. Taking a character out of a book without a cage like this would be a serious crime. Glance instinctively at the bottom of the cage and notice a new inscription. Serial number 27/200. Well, let's see what else we can find. Bed and mattress have been chewed straight through. Chain leads down somewhere. Use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Maybe the helmet? I'm not sure if that was a worthy trade or not yet, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's a key over here. See a key lying on the metal grate surrounded by clouds of searing steam. The key might be hot. Burns your fingers bad, yank your hand back, motion jostles the key. Ow! Key falls down through the grate, faint clink goes from below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it'd be hot? You could have asked me. I've already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you read it? You can see the text of your own book. This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know in the text, and I can also warn you of any traps or danger. Turn around and look at the dead walker. That danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. Where's the alchemist? Here's your burned finger in his laboratory in the south. You can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. There's always time to waste time. Some coins. That's cool. Hi. Man, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. What's up with the... strange... Why can I only highlight it for a second? What's going on here? Oh, I can literally push these. So I just, like, pull it out? Yeah, that seems to work fine. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Ordinary power cable running through a hole in the wall. Hold on, it's a power cable doing it in an old-timey jail. That's the book's big twist. Didn't want to ruin it for you. Feel where it leads to. Cable sends far into the darkness. What's back there? You have no idea. Huh. Let's come back for that. So there's a note in the hallway I can read about the people in these cells. Brian Little, potion tested, Gigantus 1. Results proportional growth. Client the Kingdom of Sorotor, military use. Production volume, mass production 120 potions every 6 months. Name George Hamsterfell, potion tested Eater 12. Results mutation that allow the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client anonymous personal use, production volume 1. Name Maxim Benderston, potion tested Rosette 16. Results partial restoration of limbs. Full immortality has not been achieved. No data. They clearly didn't want him running off. Standing in front of a cracked wall. Put your ears to the wall. Dead silence. Something tickles your ear. Feel a slight hint of air current flowing through the crack. There's something on the other side. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in the book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll bet to reality and find one then. There's someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer. I'm my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but my last partner's always complained that he had no one to turn to in reality. That is, it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I'll be back soon, Sledgehammer, I hope. Alright, not a whole lot going on in here. Excuse me, I'm gonna step over you. No disrespect, of course. Can you borrow a hammer from your neighbor? Right, totally forgot. Forgot, we were just talking about it a second ago, sir. Right, I'll go ask. Be right back. Oh, right, I can just log out at any time. Right. Probably confused him because I was just walking out of the room instead of just going for it.
Easy to do.
Kitchen sort in progress. Must be vacuuming. Excuse me, are you home? Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. The idiot probably call the police. Something unsavory types hanging around these parts. Just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer? The stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. The sledgehammer will work. I was needing it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Fine, let me go look. Here, just don't break it. No promises. Thank you. That will do the trick. Totally not suspicious at all. Just gonna close that behind me. Because, you know, no one needs to know. And back to work. Alright. Knock the wall down with a hammer. Bam. Hammer slips out of your hands a little, and your blow just glances off the wall. Since a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck, you don't want him to start laughing. Hit the wall again. Hit the wall more confidently this time. Blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Alright. Green salt. This is like an alchemy ingredient. Burnt paper. Is that it? That was allowed to do for 2 items. Crematorium. Ashes. So, let me guess. This is going to be hot, too. Key is in front of you, lying on a grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. I feel like there must be some kind of catch. You just rub your burned fingers to your glove. And check it in the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was hot not that long ago. Ask for help. Can you check just in case? I'd be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should have to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hands shake, and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down to the grate. Who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. Really? Is it? Because I find ignorance is usually not bliss. It's usually the opposite. Yeah, I will take every piece of random trash I find for the hope that it might come useful to me at some point. Pipes lead down to the boiler room. Another one of these things. Ah! Attach these down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you can use to pry it open? Where am I supposed to get a crowbar? There was a crowbar lying around in places like this, you know. Last time I had a decent-looking workbench. You might be able to cobble together something resembling a crowbar there. I'll give it a shot. Well, we're not workbench, and a crowbar shouldn't be that hard. Tools and crowbar. I have enough crowbar parts, so that's good. Melt. So all this stuff is just for melting? So I need some tools. Okay, that can't be too difficult to come by. There's gotta be tools. Awesome. I just love random dark hallways full of random cages. With dark implications about what they're used for. Watch out, huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Whoa! Choose one of the skills. Slash, drain, stun. So it takes ink to stun. You can see the enemy's next move above it. Enemies will act after your turn is over. Slash. You are amazing. Thank you. You're alright. Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You try to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently just to scare They can take on many forms, actually. Even human form? Shudder again, more intense this time. Let's not think about that. There aren't any more in this book. Prisoners' helmets. How many people have been here? Ah, okay, so that just takes me back this way. I don't think I've missed any tools or anything. I think I've been pretty good about sweeping each room. Musty papers with unintelligible writing on them. This is the exit. Lock 2, of course. Try using lockpick. Your crunching sound. Yikes, maybe you should stop. You continue probing. Your crunching sound gets louder. Your lockpick you're holding is now half a lockpick. I see. I see how it is. Yeah, no, I would have stopped after Roderick had said something. He kept going. Testing area. Oh yeah, this looks wholesome. What the? Told you about the big twist in the book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him in the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. Test subjects and the results of test number 26. Deceased, 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 deceased. Open the case? A gun case, missing the gun. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Untie me. Remove the bag. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Fine. Hi there. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt. He tries to break out the shackles. More precisely, he pretends to try and break out of them. Seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist's long gone. I'm here on my own business. What other business is there here? Why don't you just set me free, huh? How did you end up here? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me. What's the last thing you remember? I was at a bar at the cathedral. You know it? No. Owners paid a lot to have these guys from Reversi recreate St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, everyone with some cash wants to recreate something. Prices there make your eyes water, but how many chances do you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Well, let's get back on track. Were you with anyone? At first, yeah, then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist at some college or something. That's all I remember. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? You shot me, the alchemist. Yeah, that alchemist freak. He's going on and on about all this weird stuff. Thought he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. So what did he do? He gave me some really nasty drink. Tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bull? No. Tasted a lot like that. Was that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. He forced that potion down my throat, and then he shot me. I'd never pain like that before. I've never been in pain like that before. It was like my whole body was, he shot you. Look at the shell casing on the table. 47 caliber bullets, but you're still alive. Guess that never occurred to me. Examine a Division t-shirt full of bullet holes. What does this tell us? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Forget the band logo, the holes! They tested the potion of immortality on him. Finally! Untie me already. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. Wouldn't it be helpful to untie him? Blue sulfur. Come on, this room surely has some tools in it that I can use to make me a crowbar, yes? So I guess the big twist of the book is it actually happens in modern times, but it's set up like it's supposed to be like the medieval ages. Ladder can only be lowered from above. Okay, so I'm not taking the direct route at least. Okay, so we now know a little bit more about what's going on. So, still locked. Okay, okay. Don't. Oh, I can run. I was wondering about that. Hmm. Feels like I probably should have found more than this by now. I feel like I've got to be missing something. I usually try to be really thorough in my sweep in games like this. Specifically so I don't miss stuff. Well, that's a power cable to an old-timey jail. Fine. Throw caution to the wind. Ah! You get electrocuted by 220 volts running through the cable. Sir, what are you doing? Okay, okay, fine. Cord is apparently very badly insulated. Still don't have any tools. Now, if I hadn't broken my lockpick already, I'm sure using it to try to pry open the hatch would probably result in the same thing. So, what have I not tried yet? Well, yay! Stale bread! Go me! Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I was looking around to see if anything would highlight if I had poked at it. Guess not. Okay. Alright, alright. What should I do next? Need some kind of tool to pry open the hatch in the boiler room, make a ruby crowbar for collecting up materials. So, I'm just walking past them, apparently. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? You'll get over it. Just don't panic. Oh my god, what are you? I warned you. Come down, I'm a human just like you, almost. Are you an alien? No, I'm a writer. That's not important right now. Don't distract me. What band is on your shirt? That, I had no idea. I took it off some guy. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. You know, it probably would behoove us to take him with us, is all I'm saying. So, let's look for shiny things. Any shiny thing could be what I need. At least the guy's not in the dark anymore. Right, right, right. Actually, I'm a fan of old-time adventure games. I grew up on several of those. I remember I had... Oh, a note. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. I grew up with, like, Sam and Max Hit the Road, and that game took me forever to finally beat. Like, way, way, way longer than it probably should have. The only thing in here is just the hatch. Which I probably can't just brute force if I had to guess. Can I... Can't make tools. We can do lockpick, worst case scenario. Guess the first one's free, and if you manage to mess that up, you're on your own. Okay, this is where I first landed. This guy with two heads. Dark part of the window. Light in the window when after I pulled the cable. Strange. That's, you know, probably just tying back to the whole modern day setting bit. Nothing really to interact with, though. So you can move some stuff around, but it will specifically tell you which ones you can and which ones you can't. Which is not a bad gig. At least then you know what the expectation is. Don't suppose this guy who looks kind of like me has anything. No? Okay. Again, it feels like that was a lot of trouble for the sledgehammer. Like, it really feels like there should have been more in there. But who am I? I'm not an alchemist. I don't know these things. I'm rapidly running out of ideas, gang. Bullet holes in the wall. So either the bullets traveled through him, or he's a really lousy shot. Oh my god, I walked right past it like 3 times. I'm so dumb. Whatever. We can make us a crowbar now, and that's what matters. I guess I'll just melt this stuff, right? Doesn't seem to be a reason not to. I guess it's a healing item? So that's something, I guess. Alright, open it with the crowbar. Simple solution that I made much more complicated than I needed to. Furnace. Something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop with the spoilers already! I want to find out for myself. Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through. Yeah, use the crowbar. Why not? Crystal doesn't budge. Can't reach it. Brush the ashes off your sleeves. Try using ink? But a drop of your blood, ink, fall into the bars. A tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? Ah, the shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish it before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. Bars move easily, bending to your will. Never believe there's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the cage. Ah, Roderick. Decided to call you that. It's a nice ring to it. Excuse me? I have my own name, you know. You said you don't remember it. I never said that. So, do you know what your name is? Definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. Ooh. Got that witty repartee going. Finally. Solid stone floors. No great for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. Here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. Pick up the key. Take a deep breath. Slowly but carefully pick the key off the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all signs of a disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes and quite cold at the touch. You can never be too careful, right? Most importantly, we can open the front door now. That is the biggest takeaway. Ah, we have another one of these sets. What the? Again? It's not a real jail. It's real, but... No, stop! No spoilers. Fine. Note. I want to read the note. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. Alright. No harm in exploring the set, right? Crates. Containers filled with ashes. Filled with bullet casings. What's up? You sending something again? Yeah, what is overhead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do that now. Got it. Ah. Yeah, I guess I should. Okay, I'm topped off. Thank you for the warning, Roderick. An old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria, Brahmin, daughter of Esmond III, after no more than 3 days. Alchemy Master Alexander of Media. Oh boy, here they come. Stun all enemies. Yes, please. Okay, that should slow them down. A little tiny bit. Alright, let's get rid of that guy and limit how much damage they can do to me. Oh man, I burned through ink like crazy. I hope this isn't a super combat heavy game. If I didn't refill my ink, I would have been hosed. This ladder goes to the top floor, pile of ashes. Oh, an ornate chest among the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. You grab the lid but can't lift it. Use a crowbar. Can't get a grip lit between the lid and the chest is too small. Okay, it was worth a thought. Maybe I have enough metal scraps to make another lockpick. I had to use up everything to refill my ink. I'm so low right now. Can I even attack without it? Like, hang on. A little moldy, but still edible. Great. Crystals. Sulfur smells like hell, and you can even show you what hell looks like if you put it near fire. Alchemy ingredient, if you look at it under a microscope, there's thousands of small sparkling crystals. The contact with skin causes itching and inflammation, so always wear gloves while handling. Let's go to the crafting table and see what we can do. I don't have tools. I'll melt that stuff anyway, but snapping my lockpick was a really dumb idea. So I didn't mean to keep pushing it even after they warned me, you know. Alright. Lacking any superior options, let's just get out of here. Key fits the lock perfectly. About time. It's possible I could still find tools in the meantime. Barrels labeled supplies and ingredients for Alexandria Media's lab. It is empty. Thought I saw it highlight something just now. Oh, that ladder down. Didn't look like it was there, though. It looked like it was higher than that. Let's try going this way first. Okay. It's a lab with no one in it. You guys really like doing that, huh? So, where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Should probably hurry, or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver. Is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers, right? Vials, flasks, and powders. See an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Read the alchemy recipe book. There are bookmarks all throughout the book. Guide to making acid. Green salt, blue sulfur, red lead, order unknown. Read other notes. There are bookmarks all throughout. Notes on salt. Never start with salt, never end with salt. So salt is going to be... I get the feeling I should be writing this down. Hang on, guys. We're going to bust out the old trusty strategy of good old-fashioned pen and paper. So salt is going to be number 2. 1, 2, 3. Number 2 will be salt. So we know that for sure now. Let's read the other notes. Sulfur. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Oh, lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Well, that's impossible because salt has to be number 2. Salty drops of acid seem to have eaten away most of the page. The order is unknown. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Does that mean in general? Or like immediately before? Because if that's the case, then it has to be sulfur, salt, and lead in that order. So let's try that. You have all the components, the rest should be easy. What's first? First is going to be sulfur. Alright, then it'll be salt, and then it'll be lead. It worked! You made the acid. Alright, nicely done. Yeah, thanks. Cool, I'm not a complete moron. Pile of alchemy ingredients, workbench. I would really like to top off my ink, not gonna lie. I get the feeling he's going to attack me. Bed is neatly made, looks like no one slept in it. Blocked with a metal beam. Can I get that metal beam? Couldn't hurt. No, it just becomes part of the background. Hi again. Bye again. Puddle of acid. Someone melted the wall with caustic acid. It seeped across the floor. There's definitely no way through. Chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. Examine the desktop. Desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. Captured underneath it says Victoria Breminski, daughter of Esmond III, Bremen Museum 1201. The only thing he has installed is a browser. That's it. A what? It doesn't matter. Open the browser. There's only 2 tabs open. First tab, Bremen burial sites, 12th century. He's looking for an ancient burial site. One to be exact. The grave of Victoria Breminski. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry, to go resurrect her. So I keep telling you we have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. We don't have time for that. Second tab. You'll see him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. For 'twas hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade, a most trying and foul business. How practical of him. To let him use a gun in his experiments? There's no way to escape this laboratory. I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it. I mean, there was no way to escape, right? Look at the melted wall. Well, search history. This is a search history. Online drivers, ed classes, plus a whole bunch of chemical names. To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years. That makes perfect sense. So we're gonna check this way. No head. Some healing, couldn't hurt. Barrels smell like oak and wine. Feel wind blowing through the cracks in the bricks. Walled off the entrance of the lab. Knocked the wall onto the hammer. Boom! Man! You know, in real life, brute force doesn't get you very far, but video games really give you a different impression of these things. Note. Yes, read the note. Alexander Media, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but it was in fact poison. I declare the alchemist shall be beheaded and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Advisor to the late King Esmond III. Passage is blocked. Okay, if that's all I have to work with. Assembly area. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take the blinders off the horse. The entire shelf? No, the handwritten note. Take all the money that comes in, go to Rosentown, buy the finest carpets and send them to Victoria just like last time. Finally. If nothing else jumps out at me here, I really should stop talking. Talking has only gotten me in trouble so far. Drain 30 ink? Oh, I can get ink back! Should get rid of these little guys. Okay, I can just steal it right from the source. That's not such a bad arrangement. Taking buttloads of damage, on the other hand, is not amazing, but I used the wrong ability. Oof. You know, let's get rid of this little guy. That'll limit how much damage I can take. Oof. I would really like to stun him. Oh no, are you kidding? Nothing good's gonna come of this. Okay, and use an item and act. Okay, that's good. Maybe I can just alternate between draining and stunning to try to get rid of these little guys since it hits everyone. Holy moly, that's the most to me. Okay, it's gonna be all my ink, but I can get rid of him right now. Woo! Ha! 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 What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders. Fighting against... I told you I'm not afraid of spiders. Use your hands to stop shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now? Metal door over there. Okay. This is going to be one of those resource management type of games. And I'll be honest, I'm not great at those. A ring. Interesting. Good, some healing items. Okay, I'm gonna double back real quick. But let's jump ahead. See you guys in a sec. Okay, here we are. Now, I have a lockpick. Lock is simpler than you thought it would be. It opens instantly. Nice! Those are actually some pretty good things for me to get my hands on right now. Finding tools is one of those things that can be kind of difficult at times, so that worked out pretty well. I wish I could get my hands on some more healing, but... No, speaking of... This way? Nah, it'll work. I thought one of these worked as a workbench. Am I going nuts? It might be. Ah, here it is. Wanted to melt what I have on hand. Nice! Okay. Yes, please let me take a swig. No harm in using it at this point. Might as well top off as much as I can. Okay, I'm in as good a shape as I can hope to be. I hope I level up or something. Having 5 health in perpetuity is going to make things really stressful for me. Well, it makes the math behind HP management easy. It's going to make it a little scary because I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. Don't know if you guys knew that or not. Who am I kidding? You guys knew that. To the store leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. How am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave. What's the plan? Hang on. First off, I saw I could enter after this pile of ashes. So I want that. So I want to make sure there's nothing else here that I can't take. After which, it's time for some acid. No! There's nothing really crap to grip onto. So super smooth metal, not a chance. Okay, fine. You uncork the acid, the caustic smell fills the air. Papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. If it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us too. Let's do it. Splash the content of the flask onto the door. Layer after layer of metal starts sloughing off and dripping onto the floor. Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in this acid. Okay, bud. Bang, bang, bang. Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry. Research Institute, the hallway. So I'm running towards the sound of danger. Marvelous. Research Institute Director's Office. Bullet casings. Folder of papers. Dead man, head wound. Monitor. Computer monitor splattered with blood, but you can still see a file open under the stains. I want to see what this is. Advise you to hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. Read half the document. Date 4/35/31/45. Progress on potion A1, potion of eternal life. Attempt 344 conducted by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. Subject's body's been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We are going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. Thing he's getting close to. Report ends. I thought he'd just hand over the potion willingly. 3 new emails. The rest is all spam. An invoice from Riversea. Final invoice work performed January 2042 and August 2045. Near atomic environmental restoration for Project Jail. Total area 3,519 square feet. $14 million. Near atomic human restoration. Sample severed skull 1403. 47 restoration attempts. $18,300,000. Tried to resurrect the alchemist 47 times. Cost him a pretty penny. Whoops, I read that one already. You know, investors. Everything is going according to plan. Reversey services ended up being more expensive than you expected due to additional attempts to reanimate the alchemist. We will recoup these expenses in full. We've already reconstructed the jail. The rest is simple. Wait for the alchemist to rediscover the recipe for the potion of immortality. We're currently working to accelerate our access to human subjects. Should have seen it coming. Evil rich men want to live forever. It's a pretty tired theme, even for a book as old as this. Can't disagree. Email from the Chief of Security. I understand how important the laboratory is, and I can assure you that John has my full confidence. He was a security guard at Billery? I don't know how you say that. Head office, and before that he was my personal bodyguard. I literally trust him with my life. P.S. About the new doors in the science office and the testing facility, I assure you that there's absolutely no way to open them from the inside. With locks like these, you'll hardly need John. Nothing interesting here. Alright. I just wanted to get my plot on. Oh, he's alive. This guard is already dead. Or not. Cool. That's him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Hurry, follow that car. The driver gapes at you in horror. You should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people. Fine. You use a few drops of ink. Features slowly lose their definition. Your face morphs into a completely different one. What even is that? Hello, you smile at the driver. The driver's mouth slowly opens and you notice a choked cry that sounds more like a rasp. Your transformation has scared you even more. We don't have time for this. Thereby, driver barely offers any resistance. You get into the driver's seat, hitting Roderick's cage over the rearview mirror. Follow that alchemist. Let's roll. I'm just gonna say, this is a super cool concept for a game, and the way they're using kind of a meta-narrative within the narrative is actually really, really brilliant. I am super on board. The alchemist slowly crawls toward the entrance of the cemetery. It looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places, and his arm. Almost there. Stand in his way. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken, and oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist, start rummaging through his pockets. You can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. Find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to light and examine it. That's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is Etienne. I'm going after. He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover is not my concern. You do realize you take that potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again, every time somebody read the book. And the cycle will be broken. This guy has literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. He's still a human being. He's a character in a book written by someone. He's not alive. Sure, there's enough of the potion to go around. My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half a potion or a third or anything like that. Your orders don't say anything about it being full, right? I'm not risking failing this job to save a fictional character. You do understand that the alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to. And I still say that we should at least... You shove the cage into your pocket, which mumbles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint grumbling. It's enough from you. I don't intend to lose what I have at the sake of a character. Risk it all, split the potion in half. Are you sure this is a good idea? If I try and trick my client, he'll terminate my contract, and then I definitely won't be writing for the next 30 years at least. Roderick mumbles something. Split up the potion. Fine. You stride over to the trash can and find an almost empty soda bottle inside. This'll have to work. Pour out what's left. Pour the rest of the soda out into the ground. You pour half the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from the sugary soda. You then give the original bottle back to the alchemist. As you're about to hand over the potion over, your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, which is louder and stronger than before. Crunch. You suck in a breath. The bottle trembles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. Watch out! A choked, muffled cry from inside your pocket. Potion continues its flight, and you fling your hand out, but there's no way that you'll get there fast enough. Potion bottle makes a clinking sound as it lands on the alchemist's head. Ow! It clinks again as it bounces off him and flies back up into your hand. Caught it! What the? You're grumbling. That's not how physics works! Phew, I guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. Sparkle turns his eye and he reaches up to take the potion with a trembling hand, the one that isn't injured. Sorry for, He doesn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the wall, he slowly makes his way towards the cemetery gate. Leave. It's the best I could do. I'm taking a risk on you, Roderick, and don't you forget it.
Enter the house.
I think the courier is waiting for me downstairs. Whew. It's almost surreal to be back in first person. Did you get the item? Yes. Put the briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Oh, I can run in this world, too. Excuse me while I maintain my privacy. Hello. What did you deliver to me? Potion of immortality, just like you ordered. This is half the potion of immortality. It's in an old soda bottle to boot. I just thought, it's still a potion though, right? I just wanted to make sure the alchemist's good. You're fired. Ah, so I got a bad ending. Thanks, Roderick! Thank you so much.
Easy to get in.
You can live here for now, partner. A month later. I feel like I didn't get enough sleep.
Easy to get in.
Oh yeah. I threw in a few ideas for my skills. Ability to absorb the damage. That's cool. I'll take that. Alright. But I'm fired now, so I kind of figured that'd be a non-standard game over. New book announcement. Andre Duval wanted to live a quiet life, get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs. Suddenly he finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival staged by aliens, and the prize for winning is no less than the elixir of immortality. A brilliant novel full of live action that literally spills out the pages right into the reader's face.
I don't know.
God, what absolute trash.
Hmm.
Oh, you finally... Mr. Quest. Etienne Quest. Yes. Calling from the Writers' Police Department. This is a scheduled call. Okay. Looks like the publishing agency where you will serve your sentence. Not yet. I'm still deciding. You do plan to begin working off your sentence, right, Mr. Quest? Yes, of course I do. I just want to take a little break before. We urge you to choose a publisher quickly. We also recommend Morok as the most suitable publisher for you. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years. You can prove yourself to management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No. I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your response to the survey have been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. So... what? I am a popular man. Hello. Hi, Rich. Can you take another order? It's you. Another order. I'm ready. You're not Rich. Wrong number. Awesome. Really? You're messing with me now. Oh, yes. You know, it's not a big one, so I guess I can give you one more chance. Thank you. I haven't been able to get in touch with my most incompetent walker. You'll make a replacement for him. Thank you, sir. The order's at your door. So... do they care that I half gave them the potion, or don't they? I really don't get what their priorities are. Let's put this on the desk. Do I have another letter? Hang on. I'd like to express how deeply grateful I am for your books. In all modern literature, I never thought I'd find such interesting, truly lifelike characters with unique flaws and virtues. But in your novel, I don't even have the words to describe what it makes me think. I just give it all to my friends and insist, no, demand that they read it. The world of books is truly worse off without you, and I hope your misadventures you're experiencing won't dull your desire to write. Our whole little book club is waiting expectantly for new works from you. Sincerely, gratefully, and with love, Edna Rabier. That's very nice. Getting hung up on corners because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's have a look. The Spark Hammer. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the book, The Spark of the Hammer, by Torben Zakinski, and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor. The commissioner agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. An excerpt from a review. Solid work, even though it seemed like it would have the imprint of a pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped in a sparkling coat of a new look? I confess I couldn't even have imagined that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance in such ancient material. I'm surprised the demo's still going. I thought that would be the end. Oof. Man, sure is icy here. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Remember what we're looking for? Some kind of hammer. Hold on, I'll check the book. Got it right here. We're looking for the hammer of Thor. Let's get to it. Ah, okay, that is where the demo ends. Alright, cool. So, this was the Bookwalker. This is really fascinating. I love this idea. And the adventure puzzle game slash RPG thing is totally up my alley. I really, really enjoyed this one. So, I'm going to keep my eye on this, and seeing as how the full game should be out by now based on that date, if you guys like this, link isn't going to be in the description. And if you guys want to see me do the full game, leave a comment down below telling me so. This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'll see you guys next time.